But if you had the same rules from the beginning of how everything should be created, then all of these little dashes that I have underneath of here, which are the tasks that someone does, should just be organized in a linear fashion that then create an output. And so the key is not saying I'm gonna automate away this person. You just have to look at one layer underneath of that and say, what are the 10 things this person does? Let me see if I can just automate this one task and this next task. And if you are that person, if you're not automating your own job, you are missing the boat here. Like, I was talking to a good friend of mine who is a very good entrepreneur last night, and he spun up a division within his company, and the sole thesis or mission of that business is to put his much larger business out of business. And so if you're not thinking about that same level of like, okay, well, I'm going to take 20% of my time to try and put myself out of a job. Because the thing is if you don't adapt, you will eventually be out of a job. The question is whether you're going to be the one who controls that automation or somebody else will. And so let me talk about what the future of business is going to look like, at least in the medium term. The medium term is going to be BYOS. So what does that mean? It's going to be bring your own software, or BYOA, bring your own agent or agents. And so when you approach a business, and this means that also there's gonna be tremendous earning power, even at the employee level, which is, shit on by the gurus of the internet. But if I can approach a business and say, I am your entire marketing department. And so famously, maybe we'll post it up here, Anthropic has one person in their marketing department. How is that possible? Now, of course, they get tons of PR. There's other things that I think help them out. But the big point here is that they've got one guy who's doing it. Whether that's just marketing lingo or not, we can be sure that that one person is still doing a ton of stuff. All right. And it's not really that that person's doing a ton of stuff. They have automated and created agents that do a lot of that work for them. And so all of a sudden, if you think about the marketing spend that a business would allocate for an entire department of people to get an output, if you can get that output because of agents that you've trained on your way of doing things, then you become very valuable. Now, can you do that as a contractor and start an agency around it? For sure. Can you do it because you want to embed within a company and get a slice of equity? Sure. Can you do it just because you want to get paid more cash? All of these are things that are available to you, but they have never been available until now. Think about what businesses needs in terms of functions and outputs, and just erase the titleism that exists in the private market, because I do not think it's going to survive. And so if you are that employer or that entrepreneur and you're like, okay, well, I want to do this stuff, right? I want to actually like use AI. I want to have agents that do work for me. Where people fall off is that they're not training AI the way they would train a new employee. And so they have the, I was supposed to say employee, they have the agent do something and the output goes back and it sucks. And they're like, oh, this will never work. Again, I will remind you, this is the worst that will ever be. Number one. Number two, if you had a brand new employee and then you said, do this task for me,